they would just burst into spontaneous worship. And we just had a half-hour worship time, just praising God, and that was just really the highlight of my trip. They were just so thankful that God had sent someone, brought hope, to these people who otherwise wouldn't have got a job. And we really felt, especially when we were in South Africa, that this was a place that God might be calling us to. Someone said to me, Africa gets in your blood, and it really did, and I always kind of longed to go back. We went out for about a week, was it? 5 days. We had an awesome time. We met lots of people, investigated lots of different businesses, and one thing that kept coming up was a bakery. We just thought that it'd be great to have a business that was out in the township and could empower people out in the township and be a place that ministry could happen, but also a really good business to provide employment for local people. We took the whole summer off and went out to tour for 6 weeks, just with a sort of open agenda of what's God going to do. And there's this incredible lady called Emily who, she's just an amazing woman, isn't she? She's just kind of this big lady and big personality, and she was just, everyone in the community knew her, and she's the sort of person that she could just make things happen, and she just knew the right people. And she was really excited about it. She hadn't worked for a long time. We got a team of about 7 people that were going to work in the bakery. A lot of people hadn't had jobs before, or one guy, this guy Franz, amazing guy, he'd been a baker for 10 years, but he'd lost his job and he hadn't been working for 3 or 4 years. Just to see them being so excited every day and just learning these skills and doing something they really love.
For me, an amazing day was actually the day when we gave certificates to basically all the people that we employed to work at the bakery. They did their week's training, and at the end of the week we gave them certificates. Somebody took me aside and said, many of these people didn't qualify for school, and they've never had a certificate, and they've never got a qualification, and they all turned up in their very best attire. And
these women just dancing and praising. It was a real joyous time of praising God. God's going to use us to do something bigger out there. I'm just excited about it.